everyone, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. It's been a while since I streamed or published a video. I published a video on Wednesday, and normally I was going to publish a video yesterday, but this has been one of the weeks where where things kind of took me by a surprise. Of course, schoolwork, sometimes I know it will take time and so on, but at the same time, I kinda sometimes also misjudge how much time I am going to use, and that was kind of the case this time. Though this last week I've been sitting and written a school paper or school assignment, which is supposed to be sent in tomorrow, or has deadline tomorrow. At this point I have delivered it, so now I'm finally free to play a little bit more until exam eventually, which is around 9th of May. But there is one small heads up there, and that is considering kind of what the time we are in at the moment. To those who eventually wonder if or where the rest of the Metro series is at the moment, I have kind of decided to take a little break, only temporary, but I've decided to take a little break from that game, even if I want to play it in respect for what's going on in the world nowadays. Of course, I'm talking about Ukraine-Russia war. Of course, I don't blame either Ukraine or any of the country's people for the war, solely, of course, because of one of the country's government, or should we rather say president eventually. So yeah, I won't say which president I'm talking about, because I guess you can figure out that yourself. But yeah, it is a lot going on in the world nowadays, and I'm kinda afraid of eventually bringing up bad memories or whatever by playing a game at the moment where we're kind of soldiers and so on. Russian soldier, and maybe, I don't know, because I haven't played the rest of the game, maybe have to deal with the Russian, somewhat Russian government or something, and that might be a little bit too close to home at this time. So yeah, as of now, at least this week, and maybe until I'm going away on a work trip, I'm going to take a small break from Metro. With this, we should probably go out and play. But yeah, where we're supposed to go is over here.
Outlander approaching. That the savior?
And I guess we have a mission in there. Wait a sec! Talk to the guards. Find errand. Go to errand last known location. Okay, I have been both there and there. On my off-screen save. I think maybe I could go for that one today. But yeah, it's only because it's more peaceful than the other option. A little note from the editing room. I know it's a little bit fuzzy visuals in this episode, but after the next 30 to 40 minutes, I have replaced the stream footage with footage recorded directly on my PS4 in the background while I was playing. So it should be all good if you jump to 19 to 20 minutes in this video.
Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chain scrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Oh, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Don't you think I forgot? The work is a hammer and a sick.
Upgrade your bow. Guess that is up here.
Workbench is great.
So an ammo that deals acid or acid damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies and see if they are weak to acids. Hitting enemies with acid will build up to the corroding state. Once in this state, an enemy's armor takes damage over time and has reduced damage resistance. Shoot acid canisters with acid arrows to detonate them and trigger a large elemental explosion.
They just go by in a blur, don't they? Fast and lightning.
A coil slot has been unlocked for one of your weapons. Coils can be equipped on weapons to improve their performance. Tap quarter when viewing the weapon in your inventory to modify its coils.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
There is one mission in here that I kind of want to do live, in addition to, of course, talking to Petra eventually. I could, in fact, actually talk to every one of them, but at the same time, the last one of those three, that is kind of the good thing of, or with me checking the game a little bit in beforehand, because then I can eventually pick the more exciting side quests eventually. So I think for now we should do one side quest that is inside a cafeteria or something. Yeah, there he is.
Hey, Milda. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah.
Just so we don't
They constantly
skip
demand
anything.
my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
If someone is wondering why I do take a lot of screenshots, it's just because I kind of want one for eventually a thumbnail. It's better to eventually choose a picture you have taken on the PS4 because it's better exposure and opacity and everything than if you use a picture from the video instead, because that tends to be a little bit more blurry and pixelated. So yeah, it's just for the thumbnails eventually. Though I have taken a lot of screenshots from my sessions off screen. Oh fuck, wait. It would be nice if I could get that one. Yes? Okay, let's see. Damn. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Okay, I'm definitely going to get PETA on me now, but we gotta eat, or he got to eat. Where are you? What the hell is that down there? A squirrel? Yeah, hi there.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildov.
Bitter leaf? Where to find that? Eventually. Ah, okay.
Secret ingredient for someone, I'll bet. Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf.
Then we have go to the scrounge here site. Errands. What I'm kind of thinking is if I eventually can make one of those a riding animal, that would be cool. No. It doesn't seem like I can. Fuck! It saw me. I think we should just get away. Okay, it's not that far to where we need to be.
Scroungers. Moldov said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. Guardians could teach me how to override these machines. But where would they be?
Fuck. Fuck. Come on. Damn.
Scroungers. Moldov said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
Okay, it's in one of the piles, not Kinda want to see if I can get a riding animal out of one of these. Fuck. Okay, no riding animal for me in this round.
Okay, now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel. No metal panel. Better check another scrap pile. I can grab this from my stash later. Dyer can make use of this. I think I have everything I need for Mildiv.
There.
Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal.
Then we go back, and after that, I think we're going to run for the main mission eventually.
I can get data to override machines from cauldrons. Just need to find one.
Fuck, ow.
I don't know why.
One's fair and square, you log.
We are on the same side here. The bristleback threaten us. You gotta move! You gotta move! Move those feet!
Come on.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Oh my god, I get hungry by looking at him.
Wow. Mildiv, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. Your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Glad we could help him. Oh boy.
It might be a good idea to start
I
cooking some food
think
before I
we
head back
should
out.
eventually pick some skills. which I see I haven't done here yet, except for the Hunter eventually. One thing that is smart is eventually using these, or the points on Infiltrator, because then you get around a little bit easier, but at the same time it's also smart to eventually upgrade on the Warrior and Hunter eventually.
See what else is cooking up.
But yeah, as I said, we would maybe do the main mission after this, but still haven't talked to Petra, which I think we should before leaving the town. So I guess that will be the next mission for today, and then we'll proceed with the main story next time eventually. It's important to find a balance between side missions and main story when you play games like this, because if they have a lot of side quests, they tend to expand the story a lot, but at the same time, if you do too many, you can end up eventually forgetting the whole main story. That is at least what I've experienced in games like, for example, Skyrim and Witcher and so on. Oh, hi! Where the hell is Petra? Okay, that is all one. I think no quests.
I hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I am.
That was also a quest. Petra, are you here? I know she is, cause I have spoken to her once already. But where she is, I'm a little bit unsure about.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Now all you're missing is a flagon of ale.
Yeah, this is the cook.
Look at you.
Oh there, sister!
Okay, now I have completely lost my way. I think.
Almost ready to go?
Finally, someone interesting to part in conversation. I else would want to lower your face.
I am most certainly so. Watch as I walk. You know what we need?
Eyes up here, sister! Not again.
Now I'm very confused. Since I can't seem to find Petra anywhere. Milda. Herbalist. Selma. Petra. Down there! Okay, I'll try the same approach in here. Ogorg, Tolan Clean Broker, Olven.
Not like the stuff we used to get. Drop hammer. To the clay! I found some berries I never seen before.
My eyebrows, Selma, Petra. Down here.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Sit down for a game of Strike.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olven grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
I thought you'd be back in Free Heap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvend.
Around here, everything's about Olvend.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
So, I guess with this, I'm going to end for today. We're about over 1 hour, which means we're around 1 hour if we count in my little vlog in the beginning. So yeah, I think this is a fine place to end before going to errand. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video or stream. Bye!